We'll continue with session number 2 on factorization defactorization formula. Okay. And the first problem which we are going to take up is question number 10. Fine. From exercise 5B. Okay. So left hand side cos 20 plus cos 100 plus cos 140. Take any two terms. So I'll take the first two terms. I'll write this as cos 100 plus cos 20. I'll put a bracket over here plus cos 140. Okay, now this is C and this is D. So if 100 is C and 20 is D, we can write this formula 2 cos C plus D by 2 and cos C minus D by 2 plus cos 140. So 2 cos C plus D, 100 plus 20, that is 120 divided by 2, which is 60, and 100 minus 20, that is 80 upon 2, which is 40, plus cos 140. Now cos 60 is half. We can take this cos 60 as half. So 2 into half into cos 40 plus cos 140. 2 and 2 will get cancelled. So we are left with this. So I can take the greater angle first. Again, this is C and this is D. So that is cos 2 cos C plus D by 2 into cos C minus D by 2. So this is cos C plus D. And 140 plus 40, that is 180. 180 divided by 2, that is 90. 180 divided by 2, that is 90. Okay. And 140 minus 40, that is 100. And 100 divided by 2, that is equal to 50. So 2 into cos 90. Cos 90 is 0 into cos 50, which is equal to 0. Cos 90 is 0. Okay. So that equals to your RHS. Fine. So you can take any two terms out of the three which were there at the beginning. Fine. We'll continue with question number 11. Okay. So they have given LHS as sine 10 plus sine 20 plus sine 40 plus sine 50. Okay. So take two terms. Okay. But then now we need to think which two terms are we supposed to take. We'll apply a factorization formula, but then I'm going to club 50 with 10 and 20 with 40. Because see, if we add the two terms and divide by 2, 10 plus 50 will be 60, 60 divided by 2 will be 30. Okay. So at least one standard angle we get. If I take 10 and 20, addition of 10 and 20 is 30. 30 divided by 2 is 15. 15 is not a standard angle. So you have to make the groups very efficiently, right? So the first group is sine 50 plus sine 10. Okay. And the next group is sine 40 plus sine 20. So sine plus sine is 2 sine cos. Here also sine plus sine is 2 sine cos. This is C, this is D, this is C, this is D. Okay, so the first box bracket says 2 sine cos. First value will be C plus D by 2. So 50 plus 60, 50 plus 10, that is 60 divided by 2, which is 30, and 50 minus 10, 40 divided by 2, which is 20. Here also C plus D, 60 divided by 2, that is 30, and C minus D, 20 divided by 2, that will be 10. Okay, so 2 into half into cos 20, 2 into half. I'm putting sine 30 as half, cos 20. Okay, so 2 and 2 is getting cancelled. We are left with cos 20 plus cos 10. So again, this is C and this is D. So this will be 2 cos C plus cos D is 2 cos C plus D by 2, cos C minus D by 2. So C plus D by 2, 30. Okay, so that is 20 plus 10, 30 divided by 2. 30 divided by 2 is 15, and 20 minus 10, that is 10. 10 divided by 2, that is 5. Okay, right? So I think this is efficiently not the uh, RHS over here. RHS is sine 70 plus sine 80. Okay, just a second. So basically, I looked at the RHS at a later point of time. So this year, sine C plus cos C plus cos D was not really required. After this, we should have observed the RHS. The RHS is something in terms of sine plus sine. Okay, so at a later stage, this formula don't apply over here. Okay, it's completely valid to apply the formula, but then our proof demands something else. Now cos theta, instead apply this formula. Cos theta is equal to sine 90 minus theta. So cos 20 is equal to sine 90 minus 20. So sine 90 minus 20 is sine 70. Okay, and cos 10, apply this formula, is equal to sine 90 minus 10. Sine 90 minus 10 is sine 80. Okay, and this is equal to your RHS. So earlier I didn't observe the RHS. Okay, so after this particular point, after this cos 20 plus cos 10, do not apply factorization. By complementary angles, we can get the answer. Excuse me for the confusion. Okay, let's proceed with the next problem. Let me check which problem is still left in this particular thing. Yes, so 13, 14, 15, and 16 is of the similar category. I'll be solving that. Just wait. First, I will solve 17, 18, and 20. Okay, so question number 17. Fine. So that is 2 cos pi by 13, cos 9 pi by 13, plus cos 3 pi by 13, plus cos pi pi by 13. So this is LHS, RHS is 0. We need to prove this is equal to 0. Okay. So either you combine this to this particular term to defactorization, or you can combine the next two terms to factorization. Don't do both. Do any one. Okay. So let us do this. So if this is A and this is B, 2 cos A cos B is equal to cos plus cos A plus B. In defactorization, there is no A plus B by 2. Okay. So A plus B is 10 pi by 13. Okay. Pi plus 9 pi, that is 10 pi by 13. And A minus B, pi minus 9 pi, that is minus 8 pi by 13. So it will be cos minus 8 pi by 13. But then cos minus 8 pi by 13 will be cos 8 pi by 13. Okay. Plus cos 3 pi by 13. The next two terms, as I said, don't apply factorization. Do any one. Okay. So this is the point where we have reached. Fine. Now here we need to understand which terms to group. Okay, so this becomes a very tricky point. Okay, so here 10 and 13. So what is the difference between 10 and 13? That is 3. So 3 is present over here. Okay, so you have to club these two terms. Okay, 8 pi by 13. So difference between 8 and 13 is 5. That 5 is over here. 5 pi by 13. So you have to club this and this terms. Okay, so I'll just regroup this. I'll write cos 10 pi by 13 plus cos 3 pi by 13 plus cos 8 pi by 13 plus cos 5 pi by 13. Okay, remember it this way. Now this is C and this is D. This is C and this is D. So cos C plus cos D is equal to 2 cos C plus D by 2, C minus D by 2. This is also 2 cos C plus D by 2, C minus D by 2. Okay, now the first value, C plus D by 2. So that will be 10 pi by 13 plus 3 pi by 13 upon 2. Okay, so that is 13 pi by 13 upon 2. So this is pi by 2. Okay, and 10 pi by 13 minus 3 pi by 13. C minus D by 2, right? 3 pi by 13 upon 2. So this is 7 pi by 13 upon 2. So 7 pi by 13 divided by 2. 7 pi by 13 into 1 by 2. So this will be 7 pi by 26. Okay. I'm doing all the calculations in front of you. Okay. Now the next bracket. C and D changes over there. Fine. So 8 pi by 13 plus 5 pi by 13 upon 2. So that is 13 pi by 13 upon 2. 13 is getting cancelled. So we are left with only pi by 2. Okay. And if it is minus, okay, if it is minus, this will be 3 pi by 13 divided by 2. 3 pi by 13 divided by 2, which is equal to 3 pi by 13 into 1 by 2. 3 pi by 26. Okay. Now this 7 pi by 26, 3 pi by 26, we are not going to use all these values. I'll tell you why. Pi by 2 is there in both the box brackets. Pi by 2. Right? You just highlight those pi by 2s. So pi by 2 is 90 degrees. Converted into degrees, and cos 90 is 0. So the final answer will be 0. And you can write since cos pi by 2 is equal to 0. So 0 multiplied with all the terms in the first bracket is 0. 0 multiplied with all the terms in the second bracket gives me 0. Okay. So that is the end of the solution number 17. I hope you understood. Okay. Let me check which problem has to be done next. Question number 18, I should say.